Welcome to my channel, Life with Daniel, where I will be sharing with you raising my son with autism in Jamaica. Hi, how are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well as your little one and your families. I hope that you have been managing these past couple of weeks, balance thereabout. I hope that you are healthy, all is well with you and your family, and I wish you guys all the best. Right, I know that I have been missing for 3 weeks, and I just want to say that life has been on the go, so I have to be playing catch up with it, and I have just been focusing on my little one. Now let me apologize for my bonnet, right? Honestly, I'm too lazy to do my hair. I am way too lazy to do my hair, and right now my hair resembles the girl from the Polar Express. Yeah, resembling her. So I thought, you know what, let me just put on my bonnet to look somewhat semi-presentable. So here I am right now, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update on where we are and what we've been doing thus far, and yeah, just to give you guys a catch up, right? So I just want to reiterate that, one, I am not a medical professional. I am just a parent sharing her journey with raising her autistic son thus far. Two, from my previous videos, I am not being sponsored or have been sponsored by any of the places that I have listed thus far or suggested to you guys. And three, I hope that you guys have not been diagnosing anybody who I have said or share similarities with what I have listed thus far, right? Okay, so let's get into it right now. So I was trying to introduce you guys, or trying to introduce Cameron to you guys, but hi, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Daniel, where I will be sharing raising my son with autism in Jamaica. So everybody, I just wanted to say hi, and this is the famous Cameron, the little one who made me a mommy. Say hi, Cameron. Say hi. He's been trying to get the phone all along, y'all. Say hi, Cameron. Hi. Hi. Stop fighting, boy. It's not working, right? I don't know how y'all do it. Like, I'm tired. Like, I don't know, I'm tired. I am so tired. Cameron is a ball of energy, and without medication, it just does not work. Right? But today I want to say that I am very happy. Today feels like a fantastic day, a goal-orientated day where I have accomplished a lot of things. One being prompting Cameron to only sit at his table to eat, no screen time. We're still working on the water because he got really upset and slammed the fridge door and walked away because I said no juice, water. Right, so we're still working on that. Three, prompting him to put on his own clothes, and that still has a lot of work to do, but I actually see where he is trying, and I am very happy for that. And I can say that I am very glad because he has been initiating party time. So yeah, I'm almost, not free yet, but I will be eventually, hopefully, free from the diapers because he is pretty big for his age, and the diapers that can fit him are kind of limited. So we're still working on that, right? So a couple weeks ago we went to the pediatrician, right? And I just wanted to give you guys an update because in my initial video I said that we had like one test to do after his 6th birthday, but unbeknownst to me, it's actually three. Yeah, we actually have 3 reassessments to do. However, those assessments does not mean that it is going to change his diagnosis of being severely autistic, right? That no way, shape or form is going to say, okay, he's no longer severe, he is mild to moderate. No, right? So during the visit, I realized a lot of stuff, and there are a lot of good and a lot of not so good stuff that was revealed to me throughout this assessment or doctor visit, right? So we noticed that there was a bit of regression with Cameron, right? So I told her that I saw him walking on his tippy toes. It's not often, but he does walk on his tippy toes. Not often, at least like once a while, not even like every day, but one-off, like it's a one-off thing. But he did it that day in the doctor's office, so she noticed that as well. Another thing is he played with the car. There was a toy car, right? And he played with it like a regular child, like pushing it back and forth, but then he flipped it onto his back, right? And then started spinning the wheels. One of the characteristics of a child with autism is that they like to spin things, right? They like things that oscillate, such as the fan, or they will take the remote or anything and spin them. Cameron did that a lot, right? And he did that throughout the entire doctor visit, so she saw that as well. I thought we had gotten over it, but apparently we have not. So that is something that has also regressed, the tippy-toe walking, right? Another thing is hand flapping. It has become very, very, very consistent now. Like, he does it a lot every day, and he does it probably sometimes with one hand, and he flaps it really, really hard. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he does it a lot. So he does that. He does that a lot. So that is another thing. But he is going to behavioral therapist, so I have to speak with his teachers in regards to that, because Prof said that if he is going to behavioral therapy, they are supposed to be working on all aspects of his behavior so that he can conform and is doing things as quote unquote a regular person, right? So it should be no hand flapping, no tippy toe, no spinning, right? Unfortunately for us, he did not say any word, not one word, throughout the doctor visit. However, I did tell her that he can speak, and I'm going to share with you guys what Cameron said. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. We were on the road with my sisters, my nephews, and my mom, so it was a carload of people, right? And he was in the back and I was driving, and we were at a restaurant. I don't remember, I think we were getting food, right? And everybody was in the car, and I don't know what was taking place in the back of the car, I can't tell you that much, but he said, "No bother me." Imagine, me that I think said this little boy I go speak standard English, and he's been speaking in Creole all the time whenever he has something to say. Well, not all the time, but most of the time, right? Because I think it was last month or a while ago, he said, apparently I wasn't there. He was with his grandmother and his aunt, and apparently grandma got up and he said, "Where y'all go, grandma?" So he does stop, but it seems to be only when he wants to. I am trying to see if I can get him to talk to me or talk to anybody else, or to initiate a conversation, or to respond to a conversation, like like provide me with some answers. Like if I say what do you want, I would love for him to say, "Mommy, I want juice, I would love some food or a snack, or I want to go outside to play, or I need something," anything at all. That for me would be ideal. But I am patiently waiting, because he does sing a lot of nursery rhymes, and he sings a lot, and he learns how to repeat or to mimic the sounds of any music, and that is so impressive to me, at least, because I'm like, nice. And I know that, or notice that, he is fascinated or is interested in the piano. Boom 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 boom, right? And the piano is my favorite instrument, so I was so happy when I saw him. I just got him one Sunday actually, where I just walked in on him just sitting down and trying to create a little tune, and I was so shocked. So honestly, I'm trying to get him to see an instructor, one who is open to kids like him, or one who has experienced kids like him and can, you know, direct him, you know, because I think even if it's not even like, I'm looking at it to like some extracurricular activities, you know, where he has somewhere where he can find solace in and just be happy and play and be free, you know. That is something that I am looking forward to, right? So back to the doctor office. We were there, and he has made a lot of improvements, I can tell you that much. He does initiate pulling up and pulling down his clothes, whether it be a top or his bottom diaper, right? I can say, come on, put on shoe, and he goes and put on his shoe. I can say, go for juice, or he responds to commands, and that was a big turnaround for us, right? He does not or really socialize that well, because I took him out for his sixth birthday, sorry, and I'm not really paying nobody no mind. I took him, well, he had 3 celebrations. One was at school, one was at Coco Jam, and another was at Acosta Farms. So I'm going to share with you guys these experiences, but let me just finish with the doctor visit first. So he doesn't really socialize, so that is something that we're working on. She was pretty glad that I had switched schools for him, and he is really happy there, and I can say that they love him there as well. So I am very pleased and comfortable with where he's at right now, right? His writing is improving, his responses are improving, his eye contact is improving, but he was super hyperactive in that visit, and we had to get medication for him right away. She wanted to see us within the next 2 to 3 months, so I think I have a month more to go until I'm back at the doctor's office. And he has to do over the Vineland, right? The Vineland is a telephone call that lasts up to 2 hours, where the person from the office will ask a slew of questions. If he can button in his pants, if he can zip it, if he can tie a shoelace, can he talk, eat, feed himself, respond to comments. So it's going to be a lot of questions. And personally, I just want to say that you are not doing your child any favors by lying, you know, or trying to put your child up to say yes, he or she does it. It don't do nobody no favor, because at the end of the day, if your child, say for example, she asks, can Cameron write, and I say yes, and he cannot, it don't do nobody no favor, and it only hurts him instead, because that is something that needs to be looked at and addressed, and to see how best we can move forward. The Vineland is very scary for me, because it states whether or not he has progressed, because in his initial report it said that he was severely globally GDD, global developmental delay, right? So it said that he was severely delayed, right? I am pretty concerned about that, because in quote unquote, in Jamaican terms, if there is no improvement, then he will be labeled as mentally retarded. I really don't remember the clinical or medical term. I keep forgetting, but hopefully I'll remember, or when I go back to the doctor's office I'll remember. Another part is that he will be reassessed for his ADHD, right? Because I got two papers where it's different though. I noticed that it's different because it's based on his age group. Before, the first paper that we got was for his category and he was in a toddler stage, so he's like 1 to 3. This one is like 6 to I think 10. I don't remember, but I think that's what I saw on the paper. And that too has a lot of questions, you know, and it asks, and one was given to his teacher and I have one that needs to be completed, and I will complete that when I return back to the doctor's office. So we have that to do. And then another is, it was that I don't remember the other one, but he has 3 to do, right? And I don't remember, so it's the Vineland and that, and it's, I think it's the ADOS. I think it's the ADOS. I don't think so, but he has 3 to do. I don't remember which 3, but I remember 2. And he is supposed to repeat his hearing test. I called them, and people, the wait to do an hearing test is pretty far. At least we are in March now. At least when I called, they were like 6 months to date. So if you are going to do an hearing test, please do so as quickly, or try to get an appointment as soon as possible, because the wait period is long. I was instructed that I am to get him sedated, which I already knew because Cameron is a fighter and he will not sit still for them to do that hearing test. So we have to get him sedated and then carry on. Hopefully there is nothing surprising or new to this hearing test, you know, hopefully. So now I'm going to share with you his good stuff. His good stuff is that his palate has increased a lot. He has made huge improvements where writing is concerned, talking, you know, like initiating party. So we have seen a lot of improvements, and thank you God, because this road is not easy. And I hope anybody that's going through this or have been through this have support, because it is not easy. It is very expensive. I can tell you that much. It is highly expensive because one semester ranges from 116 to 130, and that's just 4 weeks. Sorry, 1 month. My sincere apologies, right? 1 month school fee ranges from 116,000 to 130,000, and that does not include behavioral, occupational, or speech therapy, right? And I don't know what the cost for speech therapy now, but when I was doing it, I think it was for like half an hour per session. I think it was like 6,000. Behavioral and occupational ranges 10,000 for like an hour, right? So yeah, it's pretty expensive. And if your child is like mine and needs it more than once, and then I have to seek additional early intervention sessions outside of that, so he's like going to school, he's doing all these therapies, and then he has early intervention, it's a lot. So you're looking at, personally for me, what I spend per month on Cameron, excluding food, that is, I'm looking at close to 300,000 excluding food. And food for Cameron is like, per week is close to 20,000, right? So I'm spending about like 400,000 per month for my son, right? And that's facts. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I can tell you that much, right? So it's pretty costly. And I hope you guys are getting the support that you need. You guys are doing well financially, and now it would be nice if the government, like, I don't know, extend Macam or build something similar to Macam or offer assistance, because I know a lot of persons are going through it financially, and there are some parents who have to quit their jobs to take care of them their child, and honestly it's hard, and I don't know what they're going through, and thankfully I have been given the opportunity to continue to work, so I have additional income, right? But it is a lot. So I kudos to you, like all of y'all. You guys are strong, and I know it's going to be okay, you know. So yeah, so I am now going to share with y'all Cameron's 3 birthday celebrations. Well, one was at school. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but I got photos and he seemed pretty happy, and the kids there seemed happy as well, so I'm grateful for that. Second celebration, took him to Coco Jams. Cameron did not socialize with nobody. I could not get him to participate in nothing. Cameron just wanted to look at the games and sit around. There's one, I think there's his car game. He loved that. And the little boy took him a full water bottle and dash away. The one little time him dash or something, him dash do uncorked, unopened water bottle. Well, by right I made it tell himself a two over stuff, but I never did expect him to dash with the water bottle. He was doing pretty well. He enjoyed himself. He was very happy. I enjoyed myself, and I'm glad for those who were able to come and celebrate with us. I truly appreciate it. And then on the Sunday, I took him to the Costa Farms, and let me tell you, I saw a completely different Cameron from last year when I took him on his birthday to Frenchman school. Like, I couldn't get him in the water last year, and him ball on top I'm like, I think say I'm not his parent and I kidnapped him or something. But let me tell you, and I'm going to show you guys as well in this video, the complete 360 degrees that Cameron has made. Like, him literally, he went in the water. And I like the Costa Farms. Pretty expensive because well, not really pretty expensive, but I thought it was kind of odd because everywhere you go, you know, you have a different fee for kids versus parents or adults. All right, here is the same price for adults and kids. Not them thing, but I just think like they could lower it for like kids at least. Cameron seemed to enjoy it. It was a pretty relaxing day. He didn't cry. He, you know, like prompted me to say that he wanted to go underneath the umbrella ones, and he walked through the ones that had like the rings, and he walked into the pool himself, like stand and me tell us, Cameron, I want to see people on who see the video. But I just want to say that I hope this video has been informative again. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I know I haven't been doing anything in the past 3 weeks, but I just thought I'd come and share with you guys. And then next week, I hope, I'm not sure if it's going to be next week, but probably the week after, you know, I come with something different and from someone else's perspective and someone else's view, and you will see that although our kids may be different, our experiences are similar, right? Our experiences are similar, and we are all going through it, but we can all be a support system for one another. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day today. Enjoy your holidays, and I wish you guys all the best, and see you next week. Bye.